Hi, everyone. I'm here with Michael St. Michael's. He's an old friend of mine, and I want to spend a few minutes with Michael and get to know a little bit more about him. Say hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
That's Michael. Michael St. Michael's, his acting name. And we've been friends for how many years, Michael?
Well, at least a week and a half. Didn't I meet you at some park in North Beach with a blanket and kids and
Having a picnic when the kids were
yeah, we're a picnic with you and your kids when they were really little yet.
little. What I wanted to do, Michael, is just ask you a few questions, just let you answer whatever you want. And I'd like to know, like, where you were born. How long where were you when you were born?
I was born in the circus room of Vassar Hospital in Poughkeepsie, New York, January 31st, 1944, sometime early in the morning around 4 or 5 a.m.
You're an early guy. I know you are. There you have it. And then what happened? Where did you go to next?
My father didn't think we were doing well in World War II, and by the time I was 6 months old, we'd moved to Mexico.
Oh, wow.
And,
how was Mexico? How long were you there?
on and off for a few years. It's a great place to be a kid, you know.
I heard you lived next door to some famous people. And then tell me who those were.
Well, not really. I mean, I remember in Manhattan, I lived in the same building as somebody who did children's books. And in Mexico, I mean,
That artist, that.
Well, there was Diego Rivera and Juan O'Gorman and what's her name? Frida Kahlo.
Frida Kahlo, yeah. My granddaughter really likes her.
Yeah, I don't have any of her work left. It's all been either borrowed or given away.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to do puppet shows for all the kids. So I was one of the kids.
That's cool. And what was the deal with your father? Why did he feel you needed to leave?
What
was he doing?
My father was in the Merchant Marines, and he just didn't think it was a good place to be in a country that was overrun by the Germans if you were Jewish. Well, my mother wasn't Jewish, but he was. And, in fact, I think my mother's anti-Semitic. She only had children with Jewish men so she could get even with them for something. I don't know.
There's a theory. There you go. And you have a brother?
Yeah, I have a semi-brother.
Okay.
That's the other Jewish guy in my mother's life.
Okay.
He's dead also, and but on the upside, he left my brother Harlan rather well off.
Good.
Which is good because he's squandering all his money taking care of Mommy Dearest now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, because she's in assisted living, and that's 10,000-11,000 a month.
She must be older now. How old is she?
She's in her 90s somewhere, late 90s.
Late 90s. Wow. So you have a lot to look forward to. So about your journey with the Greasy Strangler. How did that come about?
Well, I read for Jim at a casting session a couple of years before the Greasy Strangler. And I read something that eventually got made, but not until way after the Greasy Strangler. And I had a call back, and I did get to talk to the director for a second. thinking about the next scene, which we didn't even rehearse or do. And then that was it. I went home and forgot about it. And a couple of years later, Kat got a hold of me and said they were looking for me.
Awesome.
And they couldn't find me. So they found her because I had done a short for her.
Right.
And
Making it.
yeah.
That was fun.
And
Starting about Katerina Fabic.
yeah, Fabik.
Great actor.
Fabik. Yeah, she is. She's amazing. She's been working a little bit lately.
Good. It's good.
Yeah. And
you're kind of a guy who lives for these odd films, What was that first one that you did? The Video Dead or something?
Well, yeah, I did the Video Dead. I did a short by this guy, McCullough. I can't remember his first name, called Popcorn Obstacles, where I play a film critic in a theater. And most of the dialogue of the thing is just me muttering about the movie. And then all of a sudden we break into a big popcorn fight.
Awesome.
It was, yeah, it was. It actually won some awards, but he was an underground filmmaker who didn't want to do anything that got him any notice. It was just for his own personal edification. And, and it was weird because it was like, a 10-minute short or something like that. And it was shot over 3 months. And when I first went in there, I had a mustache. And the second time I didn't have the mustache, so I just drew it in. I gained weight and I lost weight. It was pretty weird. But I especially liked it when I had the partial mustache.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
But yeah, I wish I never got to see it. I was kind of bummed about that.
Let's see if we can find it. That would be cool.
Good luck.
So there's some brief highlights. Are there other highlights you want to talk about real quick for our audience on our new channel?
90% of everything I've ever shot is in a trash can somewhere.
Exactly.
I saw a hunter I did the other day for the first time.
Oh,
it was my first day on Hunter. I was standing in for him, and suddenly I became a cop. Okay. And I'm telling people to go around the back of the building, and we're rushing in there, and the bad guy is hiding in the closet and starts shooting through the door, and I take a dive, and Hunter kills the guy, and thank you, Hunter. Is my
great.
Bless you, or something like that. I don't know, but I mean, this was like 25, 30 years ago.
I just saw that film you did called 5 Golden Rings. That was well written, well shot, and you were a great star in that. You led that film beautifully, Michael, I gotta say.
Well, that was, it was a one-day wonder, and I really liked working with them.
Yeah, a lot of interview copy on YouTube on that 5 Golden Rings, so that's available.
Yeah, and it actually won an award on somebody else's video blog, Best Monster. I think that was on the Severed Limbs Film Festival.
Yeah, that would win. That's very nice. What's your favorite film?
My favorite film, Enchanted April, Across the Universe. The Baghdad Cafe. I really love that one. And
what's your favorite film to work on?
That's hard to say. I mean,
love it all.
Different. I mean, they're all hard work. The Greasy Strangler was the hardest work.
I bet.
Fingers, on the other hand, was a breeze, because half of everything I do is a 2-shot. So they just shot me out, and I spent the rest of the day in a hammock in the backyard while they shot the other guy. whose fingers I had taken off. Then I came back in, took off my shirt, tried to put my hand in a garbage disposer. It didn't work. Well, my hand was too big, you know, but,
Yeah,
and
problems.
then another, which became a feature called Mark of the Witch. That was the first time I'd done anything in like 12 years.
Hmm,
And it's a short, it was pretty good. So was I thought. I mean, you know, I held my own.
I'll have to check
Um,
it out. Is it listed
uh,
on your IMDb page?
I don't know.
We'll find
I
out.
know Light Blast isn't,
Can you
and
see it?
uh, and there's a couple other things I did that aren't either. But uh, I was really hoping to do another film with the people who did another, but they, I think they've given up the movie business.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, I'm certainly glad we got some time to talk together, and I'm going to see you a little bit later. So check us out on our It's a Bad Idea YouTube channel, Michael.
Okay, that sounds like a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. We'll talk
Anyway, to your health.